You've probably heard people speaking about being delusional and thought they were joking. But with this North Node in Pisces transit, this is literally the solution to creating your dream life. Because the next 1.5 years are going to be under the Pisces North Node influence. It is so important for you to become a little bit more unrealistic, a little bit more delusional, and romanticize your life to create anything that you desire. So let's get into these gifts so you can make the most out of the next 1.5 years. So let's get into the basics first. The North Node is the point of destiny and potential, and you have your own North Node in your personal birth chart, and this is your personal point of destiny and potential. But right now, collectively, we're under the energy of this Pisces North Node transit. If you want to know and dive deeper into your personal North Node, then make sure to check out my video, Become Magnetic by Embodying Your North Node, which I will be linking everywhere for you. But right now, collectively, we're under this Pisces North Node transit. And at the opposite end of this, we are also having the South Node in Virgo transit, because this is going to be connected at all times. The South and North Node are opposite of each other at all times, 180 degrees apart. And what this means is that you really need to understand them as a connected energy. We need to take away the focus from these Virgo energies and focus on embodying the qualities of Pisces a little bit more. So what this means that all of us right now need to focus on taking away the energy of being really focused on doing everything right. Virgo is the sign of perfectionism, of fault finding, of wanting to do everything perfectly, having rigid structures, whether that comes to eating, whether that comes to how you exercise. So there is really this compulsive and obsessive tendency to want to do everything perfectly at all times. And that is something that we need to loosen our grip of. Like, we need to loosen our grip and really focus on embodying more of that intuitive energy. We need to choose intuition and faith over logic. This is truly what this transit is about. So I love to look at this as an evolution, and I first look at the South Node. And personally, in your own chart, your own personal South Node is the energy that you have perfected in a past life. This is the energy that you know how to embody it, but you have a little bit too much of it. You overuse this energy. And collectively, when we're looking at the South Node in Virgo right now, we could see this as having overused the energy of Virgo, and that we've perfected this energy, but it's time to really step into the lightness, into the intuition, into the spiritual side of Pisces. But to really get there, we need to loosen our grip on all of these South Node in Virgo tendencies. So the best way to do that is to understand Virgo. And we have a healthy expression of Virgo, and we have an unhealthy expression of Virgo. So when we have that unhealthy expression of Virgo, this is, like I said, perfectionism, constant fault finding, really being rigid with your structures, with your eating habits, with the way that you exercise, constantly degrading yourself in your mind, negative self-talk. This is a lot of chatter. This is a dysregulated nervous system, because Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, and Mercury is connected to your nervous system. So understanding that this is the negative side of Virgo, and the best way to get to Pisces, to get to your intuition, to being really allowing yourself to be delusional, to dream bigger, to go after your wildest dreams, to really heal your deepest wounds and traumas, to really connect to that Pisces energy, the best way to go about it is by first having a healthy expression of Virgo. So this is the perfect time to regulate your nervous system, which I do in my Rebelicious membership. This is an integral part of it. I really focused on creating nervous system regulation tools like tapping and breath work connected to the planetary energies, because I think it is so important that we learn to embody the energies of our chart, and that we really connect to these influences and use them to our benefits. And the best way to do that is by regulating your nervous system first, because when you have a regulated nervous system, you are in your body, you are able to experience and sense things. You are able to really be a part of this world and not see this as a fight or flight mode and energy at all times. So my biggest tip for you right now is to really learn how to be in your body and create structures and rituals that support your evolution, that support your body, that support your spiritual and emotional health, because it is not anymore about being perfect. As soon as you find yourself trying to be perfect, as soon as you find yourself degrading yourself, getting into negative self-talk, this is your moment to stop and understand that this is Virgo energy. It is not helpful for you to creating and manifesting your dreams right now. You want to use this energy to your benefit. You want to use the planetary energies. You want to use what is going on in the world right now to your benefit. And the best way to tap into this energy is by understanding that self-love, self-compassion is the best way to get there, and by not being overly rigid with the way that you're eating, with the way that you're exercising. Ask yourself, am I exercising because I love my body, I want to honor my body, I want to stay flexible and fit and healthy so I can move about the world, so I can experience life? Or are you exercising because you need to look a certain way, because it's part of your routine, because this, that, and all of these things? Having a to-do list of 500 things, that is very Virgo energy. So really understand that this is not the way to go with this transit. It is time to loosen and put less focus on all of this perfectionism. And this transit is really your reminder that it is okay to let go of control, because especially as women in this society, we're constantly told how to behave, how to talk, how to walk. Everything is given to us. We're given the perfect image of a woman, of a wife, of her daughter, and we're told this is the only right way to be. And this is really the time to break that myth, to break that image, and connect to yourself again, to connect to your desires again, to your deepest fears, to your deepest desires. Because when we look at South Node in Virgo, letting go of that control, regulating your nervous system, and being of service to yourself first, because Virgo is the sign of service and also the healer. But the best way that to heal others, to be of service to others, is to start with yourself. So with the South Node in Virgo, really let this be your reminder that it is time to break this perfect image, that it is time to let go of control and let yourself paint a new picture. And this is how you get to this Pisces energy, by letting yourself be. It is not anymore just about doing, about being perfect, about creating that perfect image. It is about being. Because when we're moving to that Pisces North Node, this is about creativity. This is about really letting yourself daydream, about enjoying romance and creativity. And this is also your deepest subconscious. Pisces is also connected to your sleep, to your dreams. So when we're talking about Pisces, she is a water sign. She is a feminine water sign, really connected to your intuition and to your emotions. And the best way to tap into that is by letting go of that control, by being of service to yourself, by honoring your body, by honoring your inner voice, and doing good for yourself first, by understanding that it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything if you're perfect for others. You need to do good for yourself first. So when we're talking about this, it is really the best way to manifest and bring things to life during this transit, whether it's you want to manifest a new career, you really want to step into a new version of yourself, you want to become more confident, you want to create changes in your life. The best way to do that is by asking yourself, what are the things that I am devoted to? I will always say it is devotion over discipline. It doesn't matter anymore about pushing yourself and constantly putting pressure on yourself. This is not the way to go with this energy. This is going to break you. You will only experience the negative effects of this transit if you're trying to push through, if you're trying to be perfect, if you want to control everything and you want to really stick to your plan. The best way to take all of this beautiful energy out of this transit and really get the benefits and the gifts is by connecting to your intuition, by connecting to your spirituality, and letting yourself be creative, and letting yourself be delusional and daydreaming, and also romanticizing your life. When I talk about romance, it doesn't just mean romance in the sense of relationships, but being romantic with yourself, loving on yourself, being romantic with your friends, and giving to yourself and the people that you love, and just really creating beautiful, enjoyable moments, being present. And that's why I said I see this as an evolution, because when we're looking at Virgo, you have healthy expression of Virgo, and that is when you are devoted to the things that you love. That is when you have a structure and rituals that support you, when you have self-care rituals, or you have time for silence and meditation and time to connect to yourself. These are healthy expressions of Virgo, and this is really going to help you. Having that regulated nervous system and taking care of your body is going to help you in cultivating time for your intuition, for listening to yourself, and for creating that magical life for yourself. This is really the perfect time to learn the balance between healthy habits and just letting the magic happen. And when you regulate your nervous system, when you take good care of your body, when you feed your body good things, when you love on your body, mind, and soul, then you have the energy to really receive downloads, to connect to your spirituality. And that is going to help you with cultivating this Pisces energy. This is really a fun energy. And Pisces can also really go into your deepest, darkest fears because it is connected to your deep subconscious. So this is also time for you to really release fears that you have around the things that you desire. Really letting yourself be unrealistic and letting yourself be delusional, because we don't need to be with our feet on the ground 24/7. Yes, it is good to have things that keep us healthy, that keep us functioning well, that keep us happy and grateful to be here and present and able to enjoy this life. But it is also so important to really cultivate that spiritual side of you, to letting yourself dream. And when you let yourself dream bigger than you ever thought possible, you will create things for your life that you thought are beyond your wildest dreams. And this is really the energy of it, of really stepping into a new timeline. Because with this Pisces North Node transit, you have the ability to manifest great and beautiful things, because Pisces is very connected to the spiritual world. It is very connected, like I said, to your deep subconscious. So allowing yourself, even doing shadow work, letting go of those limiting beliefs that you hold around the things that you want, and especially in regards to being perfect. Do you think you need to be perfect to get everything that you desire? Do you think you need to become somebody else to receive the things that you want? And this transit really wants to remind you that you are perfect as you are, that you deserve the things that you want, and that it is not about being perfect, that it doesn't matter, that you don't need to control everything, that you can let go of the things and it will still work out. Everything that is happening is working out in your favor. And this energy really wants to give you this new belief that even if you think something is not working out in your favor, understand whatever is happening is for your own good. It will bring you the things that you want, really connecting to this positive belief, to this positive side of yourself. And the best way to understand where this energy is hitting for you, what this is bringing for you personally, and the transformation and gifts that it wants to bring for you, is by looking where Virgo and Pisces are in your chart. I will put the detailed instructions on how to find this in the description, but the best way is pull up your chart, look for Pisces and Virgo, and I will show you my own chart here. And for me, this transit is happening in my 5th and in my 11th house. So Virgo, the south node, is in my 5th house, and the north node is in my 11th house. And this is really for me to understand that I don't need to control my expression at all times. I don't need to be perfect about the way that I show up in the world. And I deserve to be the center of attention. I deserve to receive recognition without constantly needing to be perfect. I don't need to follow a plan when it comes to my my joy, to my expression, to my fun. And the best way for me to bring my visions to life, because the 11th house is connected to your hopes, dreams, and visions. This is the energy of quantum leaps because the 11th house is connected to Aquarius. So the 11th house for me, it is really time to allow myself to dream bigger, to go after my biggest visions. And the best way to do that is by just letting my self-expression flow, by not controlling things anymore and just showing up, allowing myself to be seen. This is what this transit is about for me. But just looking where this falls and what house these both fall for you, and then just downloading my free divine blueprint guide is the best way to understand what this energy wants to bring to you. Because inside of my free divine blueprint guide, I explain every house, every energy, so you can really understand where in your life you're going to feel this energy, and you can work even deeper with it and really understand and receive the beautiful gifts that this transit wants to bring you. So let this be your final and last reminder that you're perfect as you are, that you don't need to control everything, and that you deserve everything that you desire just for being you. And I really hope that you enjoy this transit, that you regulate your nervous system, that you're really present with yourself, you romanticize every little thing and dream bigger and go after your wildest dreams. This is not the time to be realistic. And no, especially as women, we're told to be realistic, we're told to do it this way, we're really suppressed in our desires and everything that we want. But this is your time. Go out, watch magic happen, and let me know in the comments where Pisces is falling for you and what is coming up during this transit, so we can connect. And I can't wait to see you in the next episode.